All right. Yes. We're back with a fucking emergency I Am Rapaport podcast. This is Michael Rapaport live from the Los Angeles studios. And I have my sidekick, my man, G Moody, G Monetti, Gerald Moody, a.k.a. the motherfucking sidekick of the I Am Rapaport podcast, live from the New York, the East Coast I Am Rapaport podcast studio.
Word up. G Moody in the house. What up?
Yeah, man. What's up, G Moody?
Just chilling, man. Digging out this snow and shit in New York.
Yeah, it's fucked up out there, man. So I am incensed by this fucking Marshawn Lynch fucking guy. This character. Okay, because this is what I think about this fucking guy. First of all, I'm a humongous fan. He's a fucking beast. Nobody deserves the title Beast Mode more than Marshawn Lynch. I love his style. I love that rough style of running. I love all his whole game. I love his whole shit. I love the dick grabbing. I think it's all great. But the shit with the media this week is a fucking embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to himself. It's selfish, juvenile. It is fucking, it's just selfish. And here's why I think. It's like, you don't want any attention. You don't want any attention. So now you've gotten it to where you're going to get more attention than anyone the whole week. You've made yourself into a circus, a one-man circus. And this is what I hope happens. You don't want any attention, but he also wants a max contract. You don't want any attention, but you have a beast mode line of things. You don't want any attention, but you want endorsements. And you don't want any attention, but you went on the Conan O'Brien show last night. So now I hope that he fucking has a great game. And I hope that he wins the fucking MVP. And I hope that after the game, they ignore his ass. Collectively, the media just fucking walks off the field and interviews and talks to everyone else. And that, we're going to Disneyland shit. You don't get to do that now. You don't get to do that because all week you were being a fucking asshole. Nobody's asking you about your girlfriend, your baby mama, your kids, you don't have kids. Well, I don't know anything about this guy's personal life. All they want to do is talk about football and lighthearted stuff for the fans, for the kids, for the people around the world, for the NFL, for the sport that pays you, for the sport that you busted your ass to make it to. You won't speak at all. Not one bit. You're going to make a spectacle of yourself and say, I'm just here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't get fined. Cut the fucking shit. Some people in society make it through the world and make it through schools, and they should have actually been in the special ed education system. He should have maybe been riding the short bus and possibly should have been in special ed, and that he should have been monitored. I think it's fucking bullshit. This fucking guy, like Mike Tyson, clearly was overlooked by the public school system of New York City. Should be sued for letting this fucking guy. I mean, there was clearly something wrong. This fucking guy should have definitely been in special education and should have been diagnosed and something like that. And now they're saying, oh, well, maybe he has social disorder and anxiety. Then, okay, then if he has that and he has the burden of having social anxiety, why don't the Seattle Seahawks and all his teammates that are saying he's such a great guy get him some fucking help? Get this fucking guy medicated. Do something for this fucking guy because you're a professional athlete. You're one of the most famous people in the NFL. If you have social anxiety and you're such a great guy and your teammates love you so much and the Seattle Seahawks love you so much and Pete Carroll loves you so much and he has social anxiety, get this fucking guy medicated because why should he have to suffer? Get him in with fucking therapy because he's obviously suffering. It's either you're suffering or you're just a fucking selfish prick. What are your thoughts on this, G Monetti?
I just don't understand why this motherfucker won't just answer questions.
What's the fucking problem? Your life could be so much worse, man.
All they want is 5 minutes.
Talk about football. Talk about running over motherfuckers. Talk about Oakland. He's like, Oakland in the house. Shout out to Oakland. Yeah. Talk about Oakland. Just answer every question about Oakland and why Oakland is special to you. Some fucking shit.
Talk about the Mac, that it was filmed in Oakland. You could talk so much
Talk
shit.
about Too Short. Talk about E40 in them. Do something. Say something. Don't just sit there and make a fucking fool of yourself, man. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's
5 minutes.
5 minutes. You can't give that to the fans. You can't give that to the kids that love you, that wear your jersey. You can't give that to your teammates. You can't give that to your team. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah.
Fuck all that bullshit.
He'd rather look like a complete fucking imbecile than to give 5 minutes.
5 fucking minutes. It's not that fucking much, man. It's not asking so much for you to represent the NFL. You know, it's a dream. It had to be a dream of his whole life. And then you get there and you want to be a fucking asshole and put on a whole show and act like you don't want any attention, but you really do. Because now you've gotten more attention than he got more attention this week than fucking Richard Sherman. And Richard Sherman goes out of his way to get attention. Rob Gronkowski they go out of their way to get attention. And now all the focus, it was Deflategate and this fucking guy with his bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, doing that dumb shit. Actually, like, I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here. They should have said, get the fuck out of here. And just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if I was a reporter, send me down there next year. I'll say it. Then get the fuck out of here then. I would say or then we all just fucking walk and leave him sitting there at the fucking podium by himself looking like a fucking asshole, man. It's rude. It's disrespectful. He was not only doing it to just plain Jane reporters. Deion Sanders was there. Other former NFL players. You can't say fucking two words about the Super Bowl, about, some fucking thing. Anything.
This is what we was talking about before with TMZ hiring fucking guys with the curlers, right? They would have been at the press conference. He was like, I'm only here so I don't get fined. Then you had that guy with the curlers stand up.
Right. You have an ex-prisoner who just got out of jail after doing 22 years, and he comes out, he's from Oakland. He's trying to make a living. He says, Sean, you can't give us a fucking answer on how does it feel to be back in the Super Bowl, motherfucker? Talk to him like that. Because you're gonna get a response, or at least we'll get a fight out of it. Some shit.
And then he'll say, oh, then get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, then get the fuck out of here. Like, one of the reporters should say, then get the fuck out of here then. That's what they should say. They're like, they're sitting there, and in one of his quotes, he goes, y'all don't look at me when I go home. Why y'all staring at me? The second he's, y'all just sitting here staring at me. They're just staring at you because you're not fucking saying anything.
Right.
You're just sitting there like, well, you guys are just sitting there looking at me because you're fucking not saying anything. If you were saying something, then you'd be talking back and forth. We'd be having a conversation. But no, you're just sitting there like a fucking asshole, not saying shit and with your bullshit quotes. It's dumb. It's dumb. Get over yourself. And he shouldn't get any fucking endorsements. You just want to play? You're just about your business? Then you don't get any endorsements. And he's going to regret it because he's not making that fucking much money as a football player. And when it's over in 3 to 5 years, and that's the sad reality. That's it.
And he's going to be begging to talk then.
And he's going to come back and he's going to do like some fucking stupid-ass Icky Woods Geico commercial and he'd be like, I'm only here so I don't get fined. I'm only here because he's going to need some fucking money. It's dumb.
Yeah.
And if his teammates gave a shit about him, they would say, yo, get that fucking money while you can. But they're not doing that. And if he has social anxiety, medicate this freak show, okay?
See, the owner should come down and say, yo, you making the Seahawks look bad, man. Yo, motherfucker, you gonna talk to these guys, man?
Yeah, fuck all that, man. And
the owner should be like, yo, you gonna fucking talk, man?
Yeah, do something.
I'm paying you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm fucking paying you, man. You can't do that. And I know he wants max money, but I just think he's a selfish dude, and I think that he, I think he'd be like, yo, he's just different. Well, I'm fucking different too, but I don't see any concessions made for me. I used to walk around and I got ulcerative colitis. That makes me different, okay? So, what's your fucking problem, Marshawn Lynch? And he went on Conan O'Brien. And he did like a spoof, him and Gronkowski. You were talking then. He sounds fucking buck wild, though. He sounds fucking fucking wild, Marshawn Lynch. And I'm a fan. And do you think I would say this to his face? Fuck no, because he looks like he's about his business. That's why TMZ and ESPN, they should hire reporters that are also about their business. Ex-criminals.
So they can scream on these motherfuckers in the press conference.
Fuck all that bullshit. You're like Belichick. Yeah. It's like get some big goon motherfucker to be like, hey, Belichick, we want to ask you about them footballs. You're not going to talk that rumpy-dumpy shit to us.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Marshawn Lynch, Super Bowl. It's just a shame. The whole fucking I don't give a fuck about the footballs. I don't give a fuck about Deflategate. This week was the last 2 weeks have been a joke, a real stain on the NFL. We have some of the most charismatic, football players in the league. It's some of the most charismatic people in sports. Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Rob Gronkowski, Marshawn Lynch, Richard Sherman, and all we're talking about is these fucking footballs. I don't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
I want to talk about. Give me something, man. It was just a fucking joke, man. And poor Ray Rice is over there trying to get back in the league. That fucking guy.
He should sing the anthem. He should sing the fucking Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, man.
Trying to get it back up in there. And you know who's a fucking stiff?
Who?
Goodell.
Oh, Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell. Yo, he was talking. He had a press conference.
He looks like shit.
He looks like shit. Get him out of there, man.
Yeah, man, you got to go, man. One of the things about being a commissioner is you got to have a little charisma. Send this fucking guy, get the fucking Sandman and get the hook for this fucking guy, man. You're no good, man. We're going to boo you. Boo.
It's the Sandman. Yeah, Sandman his ass.
Sandman his ass, man. He stinks, man. He's a fucking stiff. I like Adam Silver in the NBA. He got the bald head. He's like a New York Jew. I like him. Roger Goodell, you're corny, man. You're fucking corny. So Gerald, did you see that Justin Bieber? Because I don't know if you guys saw the podcast or listened to the podcast a couple of weeks ago, but we suggested that Justin Bieber, who has been getting tattooed and acting like a real tough guy, we suggested, hey, Justin Bieber, since you're so tough, why not join the Crips?
Yep.
Or the Bloods. Pick one. Either one. I'm sure both groups would love to have you. And now he's come out and said he's an asshole and that wasn't really him and he was pretending. And I think that the fucking I Am Rapaport podcast might have spurred him on to fucking straighten up. What do you think? I think that we might have had a fucking say in this. What do you think?
I think we made him come clean. We pulled the sheet off of him. And that was a fucking invitation about joining a gang where he was like, yeah, maybe these guys are right.
Maybe these guys are right. Maybe I'm not about that life. Maybe I'm not ready for all that. Maybe I'm not ready to fucking smoke a motherfucker. Maybe I'm not ready to get jumped into a gang. So maybe I
should pull my pants up.
Pull your fucking pants up. Cut the shit. Cut the fucking shit, Justin Bieber. You are butter soft. You ain't doing shit to nobody. You're not Tupac. You ain't doing shit. You're a teeny bopper Disney fucking like little heartthrob guy who's got a minimal falsetto voice. Be happy and appreciate it. Yeah. Be happy and appreciate it. Yes.
We have to applaud him because he came out and said, "Yo, I was acting fake."
But do you think, how long do you think this shit will last? I think that this fucking thing, I think he'll be back to acting like a fucking bozo within 3 to 6 months. And I also think that within 3 to 6 months, he'll be dropping a new album. This is all press shit, man. You don't have to, you don't get on Ellen's show and say, just do it. Just start acting normal. Start acting normal. Like you're going to get on there. It's all press. He's got a new album coming out at some point. It's all fucking press. Mark my words, by the end of 2015, he'll be back to acting like a little bitch. And you know what? When he's back to acting like a little bitch, who's going to be on the sidelines watching? The fucking I Am Rapaport podcast. That's who. That's fucking who.
He might end up in jail, man. If that shit, boy, it's over.
If he ends up in jail, boy,
it's over. Yo. And that's when he's going to change, when he come out. That's when he's going to be like, oh, yeah, yo.
He's going to come out looking like the fucking new Bruce Jenner. He's going to come out looking, listen.
Look at Bruce.
Yo, Bruce said, that's it. Bruce is changing his whole shit.
He said it?
Yeah, he admitted it. He's coming out. He is changing himself as a woman. He said he's doing it slow so it doesn't shock his daughters.
Damn.
Bruce Jenner is wild for the motherfucking night. Yo, Bruce. That dude is...
Just chill.
Chill, man. Chill the fuck. You want to be a woman? So is he going to have a fucking mangina? What the fuck is he going to do with his loaf? Yo.
And he's like 70, man. Yo, why you want to be a lady now, motherfucker?
You lived your whole life, man. You won gold medals as an Olympic runner in the men's division. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, and he putting injection in his lips.
Oh, the lips aren't. That's just the beginning of the fun. My man is he's getting a fucking mangina, yo. He's getting a fucking.
Oh man.
Speaking of manginas, Gerald, tell everybody about your trip. Gerald's going to Thailand Sunday morning, and if you've never been to Thailand, there are beautiful men walking around that are actually. You'll think you're talking to Selena Gomez, and you'll be talking to a Thai gentleman.
Lady boys is what they call them.
The lady boys, and you would be I was in Thailand, and I hollered at lady boys, and I didn't even know I was hollering at lady boys, and it was fucked up. I didn't know that I was like spitting game to chicks with dicks. Yeah. I caught on like about 5 minutes into it, but you talking to these dudes, and they tell you their name is like Lisa or some shit, and you're like, you're talking that shit, and next thing you know, you're like, wait a second, this guy's wrist is thicker than mine. So I'm going to be flying solo. Gerald's going to be in Thailand. He's going to be checking in. We're going to do the I Am Rapaport podcast worldwide edition from Thailand.
Yes, on the beach.
Yeah, we're going to be doing it on the beach. And we're looking forward to hearing about, all the stuff. You're going to be, I heard you're going to be slaughtering and eating a whole pig, which, we're not on that vegetarian shit over here.
Yeah, we done told y'all that.
We told you we don't do that. We're going to eat a real fucking pig in Thailand.
Absolutely.
This is the I Am Rapaport podcast, and we are brought to you by the American Giant Clothing Company, sportswear, sweatshirts. Go to AmericanGiant.com. Check the fucking website out. Check the sweatshirts out. Check the hoodies out. Check the t-shirts out. Check the sweatpants out. American Giant.
Champion. Can't fuck with this, yo.
Yo, so, all right, before we leave on this an emergency podcast, it's Saturday. Some of you are probably watching college basketball. I just want to say one thing. I think fucking John Calipari is a fucking sleazeball fucking greaseball fuck. Okay? I think this guy is so filthy dirty. I don't know how the fuck there's no sanctions on Kentucky. And every year he's get like 27-year-olds playing, and they're like freshmen, and and he's got like guys that like have just come out of jail, and like they have no birth certificates, no social security numbers, and you give him a fucking name, and he's like, yeah, he's an 18-year-old kid, he's from Florida, he's my friend. No, he's not. He's 36, and he's a fucking, and he just fucking, you found him in the fucking penile system, and like, where does he find these fucking guys? And how is he not busted for anything? And then they say he's this great fucking coach. I don't think he's that fucking great. I think he's a great fucking cheater.
That's right. You know what the fuck I say?
What?
That they're such great coaches.
Yeah.
Right? What you do to prove that to me is you fucking sit all your black players. Sit them down.
Right.
Right? And then you put the other scrubs in, right?
Right.
And let me see you fucking win the game like that guy in Princeton. His name is Pete something.
The coach of Princeton would win. They beat big teams.
Georgetown.
All those teams.
Remember?
This guy Calipari, this guy's rotten, man, in his suits and his hair and the bullshit, and like we're going undefeated. It's a fucking bullshit, man. This guy he's one of the big reasons why college basketball is shit now. I know the players want to leave, but he sends these guys to the NBA. They don't even know how to fucking play, man. They get in there, they're just great athletes. They're 27, they've been playing AAU, they got fake birth certificates, and it takes 3 to 5 years for these fucking guys to even figure out how to play in the NBA. It's bullshit. Yeah. It's fucking rotten, man. And NCAA basketball, the big league schools, it's all and Rick Pitino, he's on that shit too. Remember he was freaking off a few years. What did he do? He freaked off in he had his loaf out in an Applebee's or some shit like that.
Yep. He did some wild stuff, man.
Yeah, man. These two fucking guys, man, they're crooks, man. They're fucking crooks, man. That's just how I feel. Like, I think they should do a reboot of Goodfellas and have Calipari play the fucking De Niro part and Rick Pitino play the Pesci part. I mean, those guys are fucking... And get fucking... you get Dick Vitale in there, too, because he's a fucking shady character, too, man. It's just bullshit, man. NCAA, when I was growing up, and before this new era of basketball, college basketball was beautiful. Now it's just a fucking shit fling, man.
Yeah. All the fucking they got the fucking all the big fucking ringers, man.
Ringers.
We're undefeated. Of course you're undefeated. You got the best. You got the best motherfuckers.
Yeah, you got fucking 29-year-old guys. These guys shave twice a fucking day, man. They're like beyond men. Some of those fucking players on Kentucky got full fucking beards, hairy fucking chest. I mean, when I was fucking 18 years old, I was a scrawny piece of shit. How are these guys so fucking huge and big and with the beards? What the fuck is going on over here? I don't know what they're doing over there. Anyway, this is the I Am Rapaport podcast. We're going to be flying solo, for the next couple weeks. I'm in training for the 2015 NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. I am a former MVP, and I am a former three-point winner. I am making my comeback. I'm working out every day. Trust me, G. Yo, you're going to be in Thailand. You're going to see the footage. You're going to see. I'm going to be on that Mr. Fundamental shit. Watch. I'm not fucking around. Here's who I predict wins the MVP. Monet Davis is going to win because Monet Davis, the baseball player who pitched in the Little League for the team from Philadelphia, the female pitcher, it's going to be hard to beat her for the MVP because if she scores a few baskets, it's going to – but you know what? I'll fucking clothesline you, lady. I don't give a fuck if you're 14-year-old and you're a girl. I will clothesline Monet Davis right on ESPN.
You know, you gotta be like Paul McKeskey out there.
Don't worry.
You gotta be like fucking Kent Benson, just bull over motherfuckers.
No doubt, no fucking doubt. But I got my shot. I'm working on my shit. But I'm sending a message to you right now, Monet Davis. Respect, love what you did for baseball, love what you did for the country. I wish you guys would have won the World Series. But if you come down the lane, you're getting it. You are getting fucking clothesline, young lady. Lonnie Shelton style, Rick Mahorn style. I don't care that you're playing out there with the big boys. You're going to get treated like the big boys. This is the I Am Rapaport podcast. And we're signing off, and we're going out with some funky shit right now.